Good afternoon, students. Let us discuss the nature of roots for a quadratic equation and how to solve some of the questions based on the nature of roots. There are questions which say, find the nature of roots for the given quadratic equation. Now, in the quadratic formula, we have discussed alpha, beta as minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Yes, and this term which is b square minus 4ac is under the root. It is called as discriminant and denoted as d. And if under the root, if we have negative term d less than 0, then the equation will have no real roots. Because if d is less than 0, that is if you get say root of minus 2, then that is not a real number. So then we find b square minus 4ac to discuss the nature of roots of a quadratic equation. So if that b square minus 4ac is less than 0, it's negative, then we conclude that it has no real roots. If d is equal to 0, then this term becomes 0. So alpha and beta both would be same. So then we say two equal roots. Yes, this we have discussed in the video on quadratic formula. And if d is greater than 0, that is positive, then it's a fine solution and it will have two distinct roots. Right? So this is discussion of nature of roots. So when they say discuss the nature of the roots, that means we have to find the value of d, that is the value of discriminant. So if I go for those questions, understand these three things and keep it in your photographic memory because these are all important concepts. If I take the first question, 2x square minus 6x plus 3 equal to 0. We know a is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x, c is constant term, and we have d as b square minus 4ac. So b square minus 6 square, 36 minus 4, a and c is 3. So 36 minus 4 2s are 8, 3s are 24 and that's 12 which is greater than 0. So what do we conclude? Two distinct roots. Yes, two distinct real roots. Right, this will have two, because this is 12 which is positive. So under the root we will have positive. Now if I have to find the roots, I will find minus b. So minus b plus minus root of d upon 2a. We have this formula which gives you both the roots, right? So minus b is 6 plus minus root of 12 upon 2a is 4. Right? You can reduce it to the lowest form. So 6 plus root 12 is 2 root 3 by 4 and 6 minus 2 root 3 by 4. You can take 2 common from numerator and this becomes 3 plus root 3 by 2, 3 minus root 3 by 2. We have taken 2 common from numerator and cancel it with the denominator. That is, it has two distinct real roots. Right? If I go for the second question, wherein again they have said discuss the nature of the roots. Suppose this is now 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 equal to 0. We know a is 3, b is minus 4 root 3, c is 4. So d is b square minus 4ac. So b square minus square is plus 4 root 3 is 48, 4 4s are 16, 16 3s are 48 minus 4 a c, right? So 48 minus 4 3s are 12, 12 4s are 48 and that's 0. That means two equal roots d equal to 0, that means two equal zeros or two equal roots. That means alpha and beta. You understand how they are going to be equal. Minus b plus minus root d upon 2a. Plus minus is the difference, but this is 0, so this drops off. So alpha equal to beta minus b by 2a, minus b 4 root 3 by 2a, it's 6. That is 2 root 3 by 3. That is 2 repeated roots, 2 root 3 by 3, 2 root 3 by 3 are the zeros of this polynomial because d is equal to 0. Now, if I look at the third question which I plan to discuss today, it says find the value of k if this equation has two equal roots. It's given that it has two equal roots. Yes, two equal roots will imply b equal to 0. The question gives that this equation has two equal roots. First we have to open the bracket. So kx square minus 2kx plus 6 equal to 0. So you understand a is k, b is minus 2k and c is 6. Right? Now d equal to 0, that means b square minus 4ac equal to 0. b square would be 4k square minus 4a is k, c is 6, that's equal to 0. So 4k square minus 24k equal to 0. Understand this is a quadratic equation, it should have two roots, right, if possible. So 4k common, k minus 6 equal to 0. This gives you k as 0 and k as 6. Now if I take k as 0 and put it here or here, k as 0, that means I get 6 equal to 0, which is wrong, right? So this answer is discarded. Yes, it's a quadratic equation. Don't cancel k and directly get one answer. First you get two zeros, two answers, and then discard one of it. Because if I put k at 0, it doesn't satisfy this equation. Therefore, k's value is 6. Right? That is how we discussed today nature of roots of a quadratic equation. And I wish all of you work on such questions and refer some reference books also to discuss about the nature of roots. Thank you.